Hey everyone, and welcome to the spooky Would You Rather book tag. We're officially fully into the spooky season now, so I thought it'd be a good time to do a spooky book tag, and I wanted to do something very quick, very fun, and so I chose the spooky Would You Rather book tag. I'll leave a link to the original down below, and with that, let's get into the question. And in case you were wondering, yes, I am wearing a Deadpool dressing gown right now because it is freezing in England right now and I'm just trying to keep warm. So let's get quickly on with these questions so I can go back downstairs again and warm up. Question number one is thrillers or supernaturals. I'm going to say it's supernatural because while I'm reading, I don't generally tend to go towards thrillers, to be honest. I'm much more likely to read something that's got like supernatural creatures in there, like vampires, werewolves, demons, this kind of thing. So definitely supernatural. Question number two is ghosts or zombies. Ooh. If it's movies, it's zombies. If it's books, it's ghosts. Because I haven't really read that many zombie books, but I have definitely read quite a few ghost books and I've really enjoyed them. So I think I'm going to go with ghosts for now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I also absolutely love a zombie story. But generally I go more towards films when it comes to zombies compared to ghosts. Question number three is vampires or werewolves, and it has to be vampires, hands down. I love vampires so much. I grew up reading about vampires and watching vampires and all the rest of it on like TV and film and everything else. I love a vampire. Don't get me wrong, I also love a werewolf, but if we're going to be talking about what I'm more likely to read, it's going to be a vampire book, 100%. Question number four is witches or demons? Demons. I love demon books as well. I mean, this is mostly my love of Good Omens coming out here, but definitely I prefer demon, I'd say. I really like demon stories. I also like witch stories. I like things like the Double Trouble Society and things like this, which are all about witches. But if I am going to be choosing between witches and demons, again, I will choose demons because I grew up on like things like Supernatural and things like this, so I absolutely love a demon story. Question number five is, would you rather read a book with 13 chapters or read a book with a black cat on the cover? 13 chapters. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a Taylor Swift fan, so I always do sort of gravitate more towards that sort of like number 13 and things like this, so 13 chapters. Question number six is, would you rather read a spooky book in the dark with only a lit candle or in a locked and brightly lit room? And I'm going to think about this practically in terms of my eyesight, because I'm not going to lie, I have wrecked my eyesight in the last few years because I spend most of my time reading a book and it's just kind of wrecked my long distance, short distance. One of the distances, I've wrecked that eyesight essentially. I now have to wear glasses quite often, otherwise I can't see that much, and yeah, so I'm going to protect my eyesight and read a book in a locked, well-lit room just so I can keep on reading, because if I tried to read in the dark by only candlelight, I would definitely A, burn myself, and B, I would definitely wreck my eyesight further, and I'd rather, like, not have to wear glasses permanently for as long as physically possible. So yeah, I would definitely go for a well-lit room, because even though it was locked, at the very least I'd keep my eyesight going for just that little bit longer. Question number seven is, would you rather face your fears or be trapped in the mind of a killer? And I'm going to say face my fears. I mean, neither option sounds good like at all, but I've done a lot of facing my fears in the last few years, so I think I'd rather face my fears because it's more of like a known quantity rather than being in the mind of a killer. I think I'd rather face my fears. Just about. Little bit, maybe. Yeah, just I'd prefer to be facing my fears than be trapped in the mind of a killer. Just about, I think. Question number eight is, would you rather watch a scary movie or read a scary book? And I'd rather watch a scary movie, to be fair. I am much better with scary movies than I am scary books. Movies just work better for me in that sense because it's like immediate and I don't have to pause it or anything, which sort of takes me out of the story, because like when I'm reading a book, I'll obviously have to put it down to like eat or go do other things like this, and it sort of takes me out of the story so it doesn't feel as scary. Whereas watching a scary movie, you are there for like 2 hours, you are watching it, so I'd definitely rather watch a scary movie. Question number nine is, would you rather read scary books during the autumn time or all year round? During the autumn time. I love reading spooky books and like sort of seasonal books around this time of year. I save them up for this time of year. If I was reading them in like the middle of summer, like during a heat wave or something, it just would not be the same. It's got to be this time of year, definitely. And finally, question number 10 is, would you rather read 10 spooky books in October or 10 spooky books all year round? I'd say 10 spooky books in October because that is the peak spooky time, so I'd definitely go for spooky reading 10 spooky books in October. And that is the end of the spooky season Would You Rather book tag. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. Comment down below, tell me your answers to this, I'd love to know. Or if you don't have that much time, leave me a skull emoji down below to let me know that you were here. I'll also leave a link as well down below to all of my social media if you want to check it out, including to the Comic Book Sanctum, which is my website dedicated to Marvel Comics, as well as a link down below as well to my Etsy store that sells bookish merch if you're interested in that. Or if you just want to see any more of my videos, please click subscribe here, and over here will be the link to my previous video. Until next time everyone, bye!